Wow. Who knew that when Troy Terry scored, the Ducks looked like they could dominate games?
Yeah, man, they looked really good. In other news, I don't think the Ducks will be hurting that much when Klingberg leaves after the trade deadline.
Yeah, now they just got to figure out how to not win like that too often. Hello everybody and welcome to DDFR number 48 on the season. Today we're going to react to the Anaheim Ducks going into Tempe, Arizona at Mullet Arena and beating the Arizona Coyotes 5-2. Let's hop right into it. Alright, looking at the 3 stars of the game, I agree with most of these, maybe not Barrett Hayton. Barrett Hayton had a goal and an assist. You could probably have given that to Frank Petrano if you wanted to give it to somebody who had a goal and an assist. Or you could give it to Stolarz, who had like a .940 save percentage. He played a really good game. And yeah, the Ducks just a whole lot of offense. If you remember last video, I said that this could be a high-scoring event, and that's exactly what this was. The Ducks scored 5 goals. The Coyotes had 2. Coyotes didn't have a ton of goals, but the Ducks did. Ducks ended up getting an empty netter at the very, very end, but, I mean, it was still a 4-2 game before that empty netter. The Ducks did a really good job regarding offense this game, and they did a decent job regarding defense. The Ducks actually did something that we don't usually see that often from them, and that is outshooting their opponent. As you can see, they only shot 4 more shots than the Arizona Coyotes. However, it was very obvious that the Ducks kind of just took the foot off of the gas pedal there at the end of the second, beginning of the third. Once they got that 4th goal and made it 4-0, they kind of just eased off a little bit, allowed the Arizona Coyotes to get back into it. Barrett Hayton had a really, really good goal. It was just sloppy turnover, forehand, backhand, roof. Not much Stolarz can do on that one. And then Nick Schmaltz scores later on the power play. I mean, the Ducks didn't look bad in the third period, but they didn't look great. Troy Terry scored a goal, ended his goalless drought. Frank Petrano got a goal as well. Terry actually contributed to all 3 of the Ducks' first 3 goals, and yeah, he had a really, really strong start to the game. This win brings the Ducks out of last place in the NHL. That now belongs to the Columbus Blue Jackets again. However, the Ducks have games in hand on both the Blue Jackets and the Chicago Blackhawks, who they are ahead of in the standings. But, I mean, at this point, it's a race to the bottom for Connor Bedard. That's what it's been all season long. The Ducks looked really good in this game, and it's promising to see games like these. But they can't win like this that often. And it was against Arizona in a college arena, Mullet Arena. But, I mean, better safe than sorry. If you can find an injury on the team, have them sit out. Regarding the deserve to win meter, it looks like the Ducks actually jobbed the Coyotes a little bit. 43%, it was actually a pretty good game from the Ducks. Wasn't too upset with how they played. I'm guessing that it's more 50% towards the Coyotes because of how the third period went. It was really, really stupid that the Coyotes in the second period decided to take a slashing major, Juuso Valimaki, who literally signed an extension earlier that day for the Coyotes. 2-handed slash on Max Jones' spine, and it literally looked like he was trying to chop wood. He got 5 in a game. Ducks ended up scoring on the delayed penalty for the call. That was Terry's goal, and then they scored on the power play from Cam Fowler. Looking at the expected goals for, Stolarz kind of played on his head this game. He saved 1.52 goals above expected, basically meaning they probably should have had at least 2 more goals on him, and the Ducks probably should have scored 1 more goal because I don't think an empty netter counts as an actual expected goal for. So 4.81, meaning they basically should have scored 5 goals, and it basically should have been a 5-4 game. Like I said, high-scoring event. And the Ducks outplayed the Coyotes regarding that. Obviously, the deserve to win meter is shifted more in Arizona's favor. That's probably because of the chances that they had. However, Stolars had a great game, and the Ducks came out victorious. Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Ducks take on the Colorado Avalanche in Denver, Colorado. The game will be on Bally Sports West for anybody in Southern California. For anybody in Colorado, I believe the game will be on altitude. If it's not on altitude, it'll be on Bally Sports as well. For the rest of the United States, we're looking at ESPN Plus. And for the Canadians out there who are trying to watch Colorado play against the Ducks for some reason, it'll probably be on Sportsnet. This is a game where the Ducks should probably get smacked around a little bit. John Klingberg was out last game against the Arizona Coyotes with an illness. My guess is he comes back in the lineup this game against the Avalanche, but the Avalanche have been missing Cale Makar for a while. We might see them hold Cale Makar out for this game as well, just because it's against the Ducks, and they probably don't need Cale to beat the Ducks. But if Cale does play, then expect a really bad smacking. If Cale doesn't play, there's a decent chance that the Ducks might keep this close, but yeah, it's not looking great. Alright, that is it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting. I appreciate everybody who watches the DDFRs. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit that subscribe button if you really like it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.